Hi, my name is Purnima. Welcome. English First Language Part 1, Unit 3 Poem The Village Schoolmaster. Part 1, Ninth Standard 2024-2025 Karnataka State Board Syllabus. The Village Schoolmaster. This poem is written by Oliver Goldsmith. Here, Oliver Goldsmith is writing a poem about a school teacher in a village in Ireland. About him, his characteristics, he is depicting how his character was. Who? The school teacher in Ireland village. Beside yon straggling fence that skirts the way. Here, the poem starts here describing the school the school teacher owned in the village. The look of the school is over there, a fence was there around the school ground. That fence is spreading away so that it is a big mansion, so that it is a big building, and around that the compound is there, fence is there around that. This is the look of the school he is describing here. With a blossomed furze, unprofitably gay. Here around that school, everywhere it is green. That means grass is there around the school, in the school ground. Unprofitably gay means there is no thinking of profit or loss, but grass is looking very happy to see. To the poet also, as well as the grass itself is very happy, means grass is green there. There in his mansion, skilled to rule. This school teacher had his own mansion to run the school, and he was skilled to rule the school. Not only he is rich to own the school, but also he is very skilled, very intelligent school teacher. Everybody in the village respected him. The village master taught his little school. What every day he used to do is school teacher every day used to teach the little ones in the school. Man severe he was and stern to view. How was this man? This man is here the positive and negative things both are observed here. Man severe he was, stern to view. That means the above were looking from the outwards. He looked stern and strict, very strict teacher. But inside he was soft. He liked to teach the children. Outside, he viewed as if he was stern, severe, and strict. Okay, but he was not hard at his heart. He was very soft hearted and he wanted to teach the children very well, even though he, for teaching, he should be strict. This is what the poet is telling here. I knew him well and very drawn knew. Poet knew him very well. He is a close friend of the poet. About his friend only, he is writing here about the teacher and his tricks to make the students to learn. He used to be very strict in front of the children, but his motto is very good to teach them. Otherwise, they will not be under control. This his all tricks. He is a very strict to look to the children's eyes, but the poet knows that this is a trick to teach the children he is using. He really don't hate the children. He love the children. He like the children to teach them. Well had the boarding tremblers learned to trace. What does this mean is, well, the teacher in the village in the Ireland, he was so much intelligent that he used to predict the dates of the religious events or the religious festivals or something that happens in the future. He used to predict that. So the villagers used to respect him, admire his knowledge. The day's disaster in his morning face. See, the day started in the morning. He is very strict and morning face he is having. Students are going to think that today's day is not a good day for us. He is making us to work out whatever he want. They understood what the children looking at his morning face, they decided our day is going to be a disastrous for children it is. Children facial expression here the poet is describing. Full well they laughed with the counterfeited glee. Children are giggling here, what the teachers say. But it was counterfeited glee means for the sake of laughing, they are laughing. They know today's teacher mood is not good. He's going to be tough on us. That's why for to please him, they are laughing. For the namesake, they are laughing. They are not happily laughing. They laugh for everything what the teachers say. They are laughing. That is a counterfeited glee or the laugh it is. And they want to please him, change his mood. They are trying to change the teacher's mood. At all his jokes, for many a joke had he. For every joke he is telling, they are simply artificially, children are gleeing here. Full well the busy whisper circling around. They are all the children are standing circling around in the playground, and whatever he says, they are pretending as if it is very good joke, and they are laughing to please their master, schoolmaster. Conveyed the dismal tiding when he frowned. They looking at the teacher's frowned face. Students are conveyed that he is sad. Dismal means sad. So they are trying to tiding his sadness or the dismal by pleasing him, by making him to laugh. That's why all the children are counterfeited glee or giggling they are giving to ease away his frown or the dismal or the sadness. Yet he was kind, or if severe in awe, even though they are pleasing him, they are laughing him what they tell, even though he is very strict in teaching, they should learn that he's this kind of person the teacher was. He was kind at heart, but he used to act as if he's very strict in front of the children so that the children should learn. The love he bore for learning was in fault. By default, he loved to learn and he loved to teach. This is his by default character of the teacher. The village all declared how much he knew. All the village people declared that he is very intelligent person, he is very knowledgeable person. They declared that they convinced themselves that he is highly intelligent person. Whatever the problem is there in the village, they go to him and he will solve that problem. Was certain he could write and cipher too. He was certain that he could write and he could solve all their problems. Lands he could measure. Any problem is there, any land dispute is there, to solve that, he know how to measure the lands. Terms and tides presage. Terms and tides presage is a slogan. That means terms and tides presage means he can predict the dates or religious dates when will be the Christmas, when will be the this that local festival is that he can predict what happens in the future. Usually, this is how the villagers believed him. And even the story ran that he could gauge. Even they thought that he can predict the future also. This is how the villagers believed him. E-E-E-N means E-V-E-N it is. Apostrophe. This is old language. Even it is in arguing to the person owned his skills. In arguing with the villagers, he is convincing them and he will win in the discussion. Owned his skills means here OWNED apostrophe they have given. It is old English it is. But it is OWNED it is. He owned his skill. He has command over his skill to convince the people and win in the argument and convince the people his point. For even though the vanquished, he could argue still. Even though he can keep on arguing, keep on telling the people, convincing the people that much knowledge he had in his head. Here for EEN means EVEN it is even though vanquished. VANQUISHED it is. Okay. It is old language and it is a poetic language. He could argue still. Still he can argue that much knowledge he had. When they convinced also he can speak more hours together he can speak that much knowledge he had. This is how the village people admired his knowledge. They trusted him like this, while words of learned length and thundering sound. Every word come out of his mouth is a learned length means every word will sound like he how much he learned, how much he studied, how much knowledgeable and intelligent person he is, and his sound is like thundering sound. Command is there in his sound, how he speaks to the villagers in convincing something. His sound is like thundering. It is commanding and ordering. Order is there in his voice. That much confidence is there in his voice. Amazed, the gauging rustics ranged around. Here, he's gauging, he's predicting the future's capacity of the teacher. Ranked the rustics means the folks or the people living in the village. They always surrounding him wherever he go people talk to him and come to him and gather there and start listening to him. This is every day happens in that village. This much respect he got in the village. And still they gazed and still the wonder grew. Still they are predicting uh, much more knowledge he has, how much we know about him, about the teacher. He has more knowledge there. Like this, they are perceiving about the teacher's character in the village. They are respecting him, admiring his knowledge. They are amazed that how much knowledge is there in his small head. Still they gazed. Here, GAZED it is. First of it is given here. That one small head could carry all he knew. They are amazed and they are shocked, they are surprised that this small head can carry all this. How amazing this is. They are wondered has at his intelligence, at his knowledge. Please like, share, and subscribe and save the playlist. Thank you very much. Bye bye.